everyone e benvenuti a Welcome to A Qua se Parl Dialett. My name is Tina Mancini. Mi chiamo Tina Mancini e sono contenta che siete qua con noi stasera. Yeah, everyone! So happy to see you. So tonight we have 3 special guests. Stasera abbiamo 3 ospiti speciali. Abbiamo Matteo, Anthony Gervasi e Felicia Mezzanotte. E ci vengono a parlare di tradizione e rituale preferito loro. Allora, chi gli piacciono di più. So tonight we have our 3 special guests, and they're going to be sharing with us their favorite Italian traditions and rituals. So we're so happy that you're here with us. Feel free to tell us where you are writing, where you're watching from, where your Italian background is from. Allora scrivici e dice da dove venite, dove siete e in Italia, da quale parte venite in Italia. Faccia sapere tutte cose. So we are going to begin. Please share this. Share this with everybody. Share this on Facebook. Let everybody know that we are here tonight. Maybe somebody's out there who can enjoy it. Allora, per piacere, parte già da questo live con tutto quanto. Forse se sta qualcuno che vuole guardare. Oh, ciao, hello, Kathy. Allora scrivete, dice ciao se siete qua. Faccia sapere da dove venite. Buonasera, Gina. Hello. Okay, so please welcome, and we're very excited. We have some games and prizes for you coming up. Abbiamo i giochi, i premi, un sacco di cose per voi stasera, così ci divertiamo un poco, so we can have a bit of fun. So, A Qua se Parl Dialett is a place where we can speak our dialects together. You know, we can keep it alive. Some of us, it's like our grandparents or great-grandparents came from Italy. So this is a place where we can still speak it and share it and have a good laugh. So A Qua se Parl Dialett è un posto dove possiamo continuare a parlare il dialetto, celebrare tutti i dialetti, la cultura nostra italiana e facciamo un paio di risate. Hey, Linda! So very happy to see everybody. So we are going to, perfect, hello from Laval, cool. So we're going to begin. I'm going to introduce you to our 3 guests. So our first guest, la prima ospite che vi presento stasera, è un'attrice, ha cominciato a 13 anni e aiuta all'Università Concordia. She went to Concordia University. She started acting at 13 years old. Certi spettacoli che ha fatto, some of the plays she performed in are The Breakfast Club, Pier 21 Productions, and La Dolce Vita on Exile. Allora, lei ha fatto un sacco di spettacoli, viene da Montreal, è origine da Campobasso, so she's from Montreal, her origins are from Campobasso, and she also does graphic designing, directing, and production. So, let us welcome Felicia Mezzanotte. Benvenuti a Felicia Mezzanotte. Stamattina nella via io sono mutato, tu sai adoro. Hi Felicia.
Hi Tina.
Felicia.
¿Cómo están?
Staying good. I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Yeah? What's going on?
Just here.
Just
post-COVID.
Cool. So, Felicia ha fatto un progetto qualche mese fa. Hi, Romina! E allora, è un progetto, she did this project a few months ago. It was a YouTube movie, a short YouTube movie, and she was one of the main characters. Era un film in coppa YouTube, era uno dei personaggi principali. Allora, come si chiama sto film?
What's the
name of this?
Yeah. It didn't really have a name. It was a gold cast. It was a gold cast like promotional video to promote wellness. So it didn't really have a title to it.
Oh yeah, it has one of those titles where it's like
Yeah,
you learn kind of a lesson or something.
exactly.
È
So it
come
didn't
un
really have,
titolo che impara una lezione, non è
yeah,
proprio un titolo specifico.
yeah, era yeah, un film che spiegava una lezione.
Una
And
lezione.
yeah, and what the fun fact about this short film I did was that I had to learn, I think, 10 pages of text in under 24 hours. And Tina actually helped me learn those 10 pages of text, right? We jammed all
Yeah,
our
it was a crazy thing.
weekend.
When I saw it, I felt choked for you.
Yeah,
Allora Felicia aveva questo progetto da fare, aveva neanche 24 ore e doveva imparare tutto. Hi Terry! Doveva imparare tutto a test e aveva neanche 24 ore a imparare tutto cose. Hi MJ from Japan!
from Japan,
Yeah, ciao, ciao! Yeah, so we have people from all over the world.
all over the world. Happy San Giuseppe.
Oh, happy San Giuseppe, said Zio Sergio. Oh, I love it. And so, Felicia, you had to learn this text. Dovevi imparare questo testo. And so, what were you feeling like before? Come ti sentivi prima? Were you worried you wouldn't be able to do it? Like, what were you feeling? Like, what was the...
Well, Tina, you know, I was feeling everything. Yeah, I didn't think I would learn all of it in the amount of time I had, but yeah, we learned it, and it was, yeah, I was proud of it. At the end of it, I don't have any complaints, but it was tough.
Yeah, but you know what? Felicia ha detto che... No, Felicia, tu parli un po' italiano.
Sì,
Vai.
parlo italiano.
Vai, vai. Spiego. Come ti sentivi prima e dopo, durante, quando hai fatto il film, come ti sentivi? Perché tu avevi un sacco di cose a imparare. Allora, spiegano un po'.
10 pagine di dialogue that you have to learn. Moltissimo duro di fare in 24 ore, ma però l'abbiamo fatto, and yes, I felt proud. Molto
Yeah,
orgoglioso at the end of it. It was great.
good. So you felt good. And
Yeah.
it was really great. Honestly, like I saw the work you did, so I loved it. Era bellissimo come ha fatto questo personaggio, come tutto che ha fatto era bellissimo. Hi, Auntie Lori! So I think Felicia, later on, we're gonna write in the chat. We'll share the video. So if anybody wants to check it out,
Absolutely.
they can.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a nice watch. It's a
it really
10-minute
is.
nice watch, yeah.
Yeah. Allora dopo mettiamo dentro un link questo film e poi dopo tutto quanto poi andare a vedere Felicia perché secondo me ha fatto bravissima e anche lei è orgoglio del lavoro che ha fatto. E no, allora per tutto quanto dopo potete andare a vedere questo film. So thank you, Felicia.
Thank
Grazie.
you.
Felicia's going to be doing the comments, everyone, okay? And look, you can also look at MJ. He can also have it screened in Japan at Rising Sun.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really cool.
that's amazing, MJ.
And
Thank you.
we'll get in contact later.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. This is amazing. So later, Felicia is going to, she's going to, not later, like she's going to be sharing the
Yeah, I
comments. Are
saw
you
the
sharing the
link to
comments
the
now,
video.
Felicia?
Sorry?
You're sharing the comments now?
I am. Yeah.
Okay, so the person who's going to be sending up all the comments is Felicia. Allora Felicia ci fa vedere tutti i commenti da gente. Allora scrivici, dice dove venite, Francis from Montreal, hi, and great. So join our party. So thank you, Felicia. I'm going to bring in our next guest, and then we're going to have Felicia come back as we talk about all the traditions. Allora mo invita un'altra persona e poi Felicia torna e parliamo di tutte le tradizioni e rituali insieme. Ok, so thank you,
Benissimo.
Felicia.
A
Ciao,
più
ciao.
tardi. Bye.
Bye. Okay. All right. So our next guest is from RDP Montreal. Allora, la prossima persona viene da Ribaud-de-Prairie, Montréal. La mamma è di Bari e papà di Campobasso. So his mom is from Bari and his dad from Campobasso. Lavora a TELUS. He works at TELUS in communications as an editor for their intranet. Lui ha vissuto a Parigi per 2 anni e questo tempo là ha viaggiato in Italia assai assai. So he lived in Paris for 2 years. And at that time, he really got to know and visit and appreciate Italy as well. Gli piace la moda e ha un senso audace dello stile. He likes fashion and has a bold sense of style. Ecco, let's welcome Nick Matteo. Hi Nick!
Way, Tina!
Nick, come stai?
How's it going? I was just getting my
You're all ready there.
very, very ready.
Oh, good,
Always.
good. I ate mine before, so you're gonna have to give me one of
You
those.
did? Okay, I saved you one. I saved you one.
Thank you. So, how are you, Nick? Come stai?
Good,
Yeah.
good. So first of all, voglio dare gli auguri di San Giuseppe, di buon San Giuseppe a tutti Giuseppe, Giuseppina, Joseph, Joes e tutti quanti. A very, very special one to il mio papà, who's Giuseppe.
Oh,
And il mio figlio, my son, his name is Mason Giuseppe. So
I didn't know that.
yes.
Oh, beautiful. Che bello.
How are
So,
you?
Nick, yeah, so you're that's really beautiful. So io non sapevo, suo figlio anche ha il nome Giuseppe.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
beautiful.
So his name is Mason Giuseppe. I was a little bit. Me and my wife were very particular with our initials. I had to start with an M because of my last name, but then we needed to get my dad's name somewhere in there, so we made it match with the Giuseppe. My daughter has a G middle name, and so does my son.
Oh, I love it. Do you want to say that? Say that in your dialect or Italian, however you want.
Mio figlio. Allora, gli iniziali dei miei figli sono tutti MM perché il mio nome di famiglia è Matteo. Allora abbiamo scelto di mettere il nome MM. Allora mio figlio si chiama Mila Gioia con la G e mio figlio si chiama Mason Giuseppe con la G perché è il nome di mio papà.
That's beautiful. I love it.
Yes.
So, Nick, brava Nick, ti dice Romina. Brava Nick, che ha pensato a tutte cose.
Yes. Sempre si deve.
Good. So, Nick, you told us that, you told me that you went to, you lived in France for a couple of years. And during that time, you also got to really appreciate the Italian culture. So,
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that? Nick, mo ci spiega un po' che aiuta in Francia per 2 anni e ha apprezzato pure, mentre che stava là, ha apprezzato l'Europa e l'Italia. Allora, mo ci spiega un po' di avventure sue.
Yeah. So I went to, I 20 years old, I decided, I decided that I was moving to Paris to do a hotel management stage at Disneyland. To my mom's discontent, who thought I was going there to die of starvation. And during my time there, as you know, traveling within Europe is extremely easy. So during my time in Paris, I was able to go back and forth to Italy many times. Visited Venice. I visited Rome the most because that was like sort of my the Paris-Rome was the easiest flight.
Yeah.
So Rome a lot of times, and then of course the Amalfi Coast. You could never go to Italy and not do Amalfi.
No, exactly. Oh, my favorite.
All the way down to Sicily.
Beautiful.
Which I loved the most. Yeah. So I got to take advantage of that. $50, $60, $70 flights from France to Italy were very easy and very often. So I'd double my weeks to be able to get a 4-day weekend. So I would work 8 days to be able to get a 4-day weekend.
Whoa.
8 days or 10 days, and I'd leave for 4 days.
Oh my God. Yeah. And you were working in Disney.
I was working in hotel management at Disney World, Disneyland Paris is what they call it there, at the Hotel New York, which has become Disney's Marvel Hotel.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So, allora Nick stava lavorando in Francia, a Disneyland Parigi, e là lui lavorava assai, lavorava 8 o 10 giorni così da fila, così poteva prendere 4 giorni per fare una visita in Italia. Come un bravo italiano, sempre doveva tornare a casa, diceva.
Yes.
And did you go to your town? Sei dai paese tui?
I did go to my town as well. Yeah. So my dad's town is Campo di Pietra, right outside Campobasso. And there I was able to visit for the first time. Actually, I had gone back then in 2002 to visit my grandparents' town and my dad's town. Yeah.
Wow! Allora, Nick aiuta a visitare tutti i villaggi di genitori, di nonne. E come ti è piaciuti i paesi?
I paesini in Italia sempre sono sempre belli, you know? Perché abbiamo vissuto tutta la nostra vita a sentire tutte queste storie di Campo di Pietra, i feste dell'associazione di Campo di Pietra, abbiamo sempre fatto, con i nonni, parlato con i paesani e cose, allora finalmente essere capaci di andare là e vedere la casa del mio papà dove è nato, dei miei nonni, era la cosa la più bella di fare.
Hi, everybody. I think we had a little technical difficulty. Nick,
We're here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
There. I was like, Nick is gone, but then I was gone too.
No. It gave me time to catch up on some of the comments.
Okay, yeah, we have to catch up on the comments.
Yes.
But so Nick, you told us, the Sicily was your favorite. Is that true?
Yeah, Sicily was my favorite. Yeah, for sure. The food, the beaches in Sicily, it is just beautiful. Yeah, Sicily and the Amalfi Coast are definitely the two top in Italy. Someone's asking to see the zeppole. So these are fresh from Del Sole today. Custard, ricotta.
Oh, both.
We should do a poll. Hey, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy from New Jersey.
We should do a poll to see which is, who's favorite. What's everyone's favorite? Because there's a lot of controversy over the custard and the ricotta. So we need to do a poll on that maybe sometime later.
Okay, so later we're gonna do it. We will do that. Hi, everybody that's saying hi. Hi, Robert, Gina, saying they're looking delicious, and they do. Okay, so Nick, is there something that was really from this trip that you took? Was there something really that affected you the most, changed you, opened your eyes, or anything?
Honestly, it just made you understand like where all the traditions came from, everything we grew up and sort of taken, that we took for granted. Everything our grandparents did, whether it was, memorizing the publisac, doing the tomatoes, making wine, cheese, the whole, everything we grew up taking for granted. It made me realize, why and how they lived, in the little villages in Italy, the way that they did, opposite to the way we live today.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. Do you want to say that in Italian or / dialect, or do you want me to? It's okay. It's kind of feels heartfelt. I feel like
for some reason it is, but for some reason on a live with hundreds of people watching, the Italian, it doesn't come out the way we want.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
No, ma la cosa la più importante quando sono andata in Italia era di capire un po' di più come i miei nonni hanno vissuto, come il mio padre ha vissuto, come hanno vissuto tutti i paesani, che noi abbiamo, that we grew up knowing or doing.
Siete cresciuti sapendo che queste tradizioni.
Exactly. And andando là, ti fa capire un po' come, perché hanno fatto quello e com'era la vita in un po' e perché facciamo queste tradizioni qua. because of the way that they sort of lived over there.
Yeah, that's really, yeah, and that's so important, you know? It's important to go there and get an understanding and then come back and reappreciate everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay,
Especially
beautiful.
for me, the last thing, but especially for me, I I was brought up by my grandparents, and I was only able to visit their village a year, a couple years after that they passed away. So that
Oh,
for me, that was like the biggest sort of it brings it all back, and and it was
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's beautiful. And it's crazy. But it's important, you know, whether you do it before or after, it's really important.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Ok. Allora Nick ha detto che aiuta a visitare il paese, ma solamente dopo che i non erano già deceduti. Allora, ma anche questo non fa niente perché possiamo sempre riapprezzare anche se
Assolutamente,
sono vivendo
assolutamente.
o no.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, beautiful, Nick. So
thank you.
thank you, Nick. So grazie a Nick. Poi Nick torna e spieghiamo tutti insieme, parliamo un po' di tradizione, ma mo
Non ti
volevo solo
preoccupare.
fare una piccola presentazione.
Non ti preoccupare, Carmenime, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So Nick is gonna be back. Hi, Mary from my aunt from from New Jersey.
Jersey in the house.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring on our next guest. So we will see Nick in a bit. Okay, perfect. So our next guest, let me introduce. Allora adesso vi presento la prossima persona con noi stasera. Il nostro prossimo ospite è di Saint-Léonard, Montréal. I nonni vengono da Calabria. Our next guest is from Saint-Léonard, Montreal. His grandparents are from Calabria. È un manager per un'azienda di finanza. He's a manager for a collections team at a finance company. Fa l'animazione di sposalizio. He MCs weddings for Party Time Entertainment. Ha iniziato un podcast. He hosts his own podcast, The Curfew Boys, where they discuss the Montreal Canadiens. È anche un attore e gli piace assai Bon Jovi. He's also an actor and he's a hardcore Bon Jovi fan, he says, and would travel anywhere to see him. So here is Ecco Anthony Gervasi. Hi, Anthony.
I couldn't wait. So I'm sorry. Whoever wants to see Zep, please. It's half already eaten. So my apologies.
So is it good? You look happy.
It's fantastic. How are you, Tina?
I'm good.
Or
How
can
are
I
you?
call you Maria Giannina?
Yes. Oh my God. I haven't seen Anthony. It's 2 years. Mind you, I haven't seen Nick in that time too. It's crazy. So 2 anni che io non vedo Anthony. Abbiamo fatto uno spettacolo insieme, poi tutto è chiuso.
Everything
Tutto è chiuso.
just yeah, done.
Yeah, we did a show together and then everything shut down. But it's okay. Here we are.
Yes, exactly. Here we
And the
are
world is
virtually,
opening
but
up.
better than nothing, right?
It's true. It's true. It's true. So, so Anthony, your grandparents are from Calabria, right?
Yes.
And you know a couple of words in Italian, but not necessarily Calabrese, right?
Yeah, and my Calabrese is not even my Italian. I'll be honest, I lost it. You know, when my grandparents passed away, I started speaking less of it. So my Italian is not as strong as it used to be, but I can speak it a little bit.
Yeah, but it's normal, you know, and that's why, that's why I'm like the goal of like A Qua Parlo Dialett is that, you know, is to keep it alive, because if we don't have people to speak with, then why would you just go speak it to yourself? You know what
Exactly.
I mean? Like,
Exactly.
So yeah, so Anthony è di Montreal, i non vengono da Calabria, parlo un po' italiano, però è normale, adesso che non ci stanno più i non parlo tanto. Allora stavo dicendo, perciò facciamo sta cosa come A Qua Parlo Dialetto, così possiamo parlare tutti insieme, almeno ci sta l'opportunità. Ma mo voglio sapere una cosa, ok? Voglio sapere, Anthony ha cominciato The Curfew Boys. Allora, è per parlare del hockey della squadra Montreal Canadiens. L'ha cominciato mo
In a year and a half.
un anno e mezzo.
Sì.
E mo ci spiega perché. So Anthony started the Curfew Boys, and like you said, a year and a half ago. But I would love to know like how it happened and why it happened and how it's going.
Well, we're five. So basically, we're five friends, childhood friends. A few from elementary school, and then some that we met in high school. We have this group chat for almost 8 years now, just talking about the Montreal Canadiens. And then, of course, when the pandemic hit, all these, virtual Zooms started becoming popular, and we were always texting. And one day we all said, you know what, let's just get on Zoom and just talk hockey.
Yeah.
And then we pressed that record button, and then it led to recording episodes. And we just did it for fun, one episode just to see what happens. And now we're 120 episodes later, or 124 episodes later. We have
Wow.
a following base, and we have merchandise. One of the merchandise we're going to be giving it out in later on for one of the games that we play.
Yeah.
So we're just five friends just having fun talking hockey.
Beautiful.
We made a podcast out of it, and it's we're having a fun time with it.
That's amazing.
And the name came from, well, basically here in Montreal, we had a curfew, and we couldn't do anything after 8 p.m. So
Oh
we
my
were stuck
God.
all in our basements on Zoom, and we were like, hey, what kind of name do we want? And Curfew Boys. And it
Oh,
stuck.
it's such a good name.
At first we're all like we weren't sure, and it's a really, really good name. We love it.
Oh, it's such a good name. It's always gonna you can always have you're gonna be able to tell that story over and over
Exactly.
in the future.
Well,
it's
when it started,
amazing.
exactly. Yeah.
Allora Anthony ha cominciato Curfew Boys un anno e mezzo fa e allora con gli amici della scuola elementare e pure secondaria parlavano in coppo telefono, mandavano i text, i messaggi. E poi a un certo punto hanno detto, ma mo ci mettiamo in coppo online su Zoom e mettiamo a parlare dello hockey, così. E così hanno iniziato. E piano hanno trovato un nome Curfew Boys, the Curfew Boys, perché I forget how you say curfew in Italian actually.
Maybe find out.
I don't know. Curfew in Italiano, if somebody knows it, please type it in and share it. Allora, the Curfew Boys è perché noi a Montreal dovevamo essere dentro a casa a un certo ora. Allora, hai un curfew. Allora, lui si chiama I ragazzi del curfew. È bella, e adesso vendono anche cose diverse e stanno facendo molto bene. You guys are doing really, really well.
Yeah, we had our podcast. You can listen to it on Apple or on Spotify. And yeah, we have a big following base. The fans love us. They always want us to communicate with them, and we have fun with it.
Foco! Sorry, we got it.
Yeah, that's it. Copri Foco. That's what I found on the.
Thank you, Ivana. Allora sono I ragazzi coprafuoco. Yeah.
Sounds good in Italian.
So Anthony said, sorry, I got really excited.
No worries.
So Anthony, you said so it's picking up. You're on Spotify and
Spotify and Apple and pretty much anywhere you can find a podcast.
Wow.
We had some special guests from TSN and Sportsnet, which was awesome. So we kind of got on the map after those special guests.
Yes.
But like I said, it's as long as you have fun with it, that's what makes it entertaining, right? And we're five guys. We have good chemistry. We all grew up together.
Yeah.
I mean, if you listen to us, we're just five Italian boys speaking in the backyard. It's nothing, structure and professional like in the radio stations. It's like five guys sitting in the backyard, drinking, having fun, and just talking hockey.
Yeah. But people appreciate that a lot more now, even.
Exactly. The pandemic brought up a lot of things that were lost, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Behind our phones, and communication kind of died out. It's all through text and phone. So bringing back podcasts, it's nice to hear people and see people and just having conversation, because that was lost before the pandemic.
Exactly. Yeah, and to appreciate the simple human, just everything that's related to that.
Yeah. Socializing, it's
lost
that for 2 years, right? So.
Exactly. Allora Anthony sta facendo questo podcast e stanno facendo tante belle cose. Hanno avuto i ospiti speciali, stanno in Apple, stanno in Spotify, tutti i posti che potevo trovare i podcast, li potete trovare. e stanno facendo proprio bravo, allora continuate, so continue.
Yeah, thank you.
And was that is that I guess that was like a like this is part of the pandemic and all of this
Well, it
crazy
started
time.
with just, like keeping busy during the pandemic because we had nothing else to do besides
Yeah.
there was nothing to do during the especially during curfew.
Yeah.
But it turned into something that we want to continue and grow as much as possible, right? Like people thought after the pandemic ended, it was just gonna completely end, but we can't really end it. People love us and we love doing it, and the Mancinians are gonna be there forever. It's never gonna die out.
Yeah.
And there's always, especially if you're a Mancinians fan, there's so much drama. There's always something to talk about.
Yeah.
There's always something to talk about, especially now with the season that we're having, and there's always something. So it's gonna be something we hope to grow and make a bigger thing out of it than just a podcast.
It's amazing. As long as if you're happy doing it, you continue.
And as long as you're passionate in anything you do, when there's passion, there's success.
Yeah, exactly. Allora Anthony hanno detto che anche adesso continuano perché gli piacciono assai e hanno tanta fan, hanno persone che gli piacciono a guardare, a essere là presente con loro. Allora dopo tutta questa craziness continuano. So thank you, Anthony. I'm very excited.
Thank you.
And congratulations on that.
Thanks.
Okay, Anthony's going to show us. So we're going to have a game later on after we speak about traditions and share. We're going to have a game about traditions. And you can win one of Anthony's curfew boy mugs. Hold on, I'm gonna spotlight you. Boom. Here it is. Here, it's very nice. I love it.
Our logo is amazing. I love it.
I really like it. Yeah, nice job. Really nice job. Okay, cool. So Anthony is going to be back. Dopo potete vincere questa bella tazza dei Curfew Boys, dei ragazzi del Coprafuoco. Thank you to everyone who told us what that word was. And so yeah, you'll be back in like just a moment. So thank you, Anthony. Grazie, Anthony.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right. So now, actually, you know what? Maria Giannina is supposed to be here. So she actually, what time is it? Oh, no. She should have been here. I'm just going to call Maria Giannina and see if she's coming. She was supposed to be here. Hello? Hello?
Allo?
Ma sento?
Sento. Ti sento.
Ma che fai?
Niente. Sto qua.
Ma pensavi che tu venivi? Facciamo un live mo di tradizioni italiane.
Non posso venire.
E perché?
Perché? Perché mi sento troppo stanco.
Che hai fatto oggi?
Niente. Ma sono stanca.
Ma perché si stracca?
Lo sai perché hanno cambiato l'ora la settimana scorsa. E se mi aiuta a danza. Ho perso l'ora. E mo sono proprio stanca. Senti, forse posso venire tra 8 mesi.
8 mesi? Ma che dici?
Sì, perché tra 8 mesi cambiano l'ora, ma io mi arredo. Così poi sto più buono e non mi sento troppo stanco.
Ma che dici 8 mesi? Ok, va buono, vatti a riposare un poco.
Va buono.
Ti chiamo più tardi.
Ci sentiamo dopo. Ciao.
Okay, so yeah, I guess she's maybe not coming. I'm gonna try calling her later. I know usually like when there's a time change, it takes me a couple days to adjust, but this is a week later, and she's having a really hard time. Is there anybody else who has a hard time when you change the time, like when we go forward? Mica c'è una gente qua come Maria Giannina che si sentono un po' stracca quando gli mannanze con loro. Scrivele e faccia sapere. ma dopo chiamo più tardi, vediamo se va un po'. So, okay, so we're going to continue and we're going to start talking about all the different traditions and rituals that we have. Allora, parliamo un po' di tradizioni, rituali italiani. Allora, abbiamo un sacco di cose che facciamo come italiani. So, share with us. Tell us any traditions or rituals that you enjoy, that you really like. And then we're going to invite Nick, Anthony, and Felicia to come and share their favorite. Allora, se avete voi le cose che vi piacete di più, le tradizioni, i rituali italiani, scrivela. E poi invitiamo ai 3 ospiti e ci vanno a parlare di cose che preferiscono loro. So I love, we have obviously Christmas, l'Epifania, quando viene la Befana, c'è, there's Easter, there's Pasquetta, ci sta Pasqua e Pasquetta. Pasquetta mi piace assai, ma noi non festeggiamo tanto all'estero. In Italia festeggiano, fanno come una bella cosa, giorno. Oh, here we have some tired people. Gina, yeah. So we have, so we feel we have for Easter, Pasquetta, basically they gather all together on Easter Monday and they bring leftovers or potluck and they share together and they have this big party and it's really beautiful. I had a Pasquetta in Italy years ago when I lived in Italy and it was one of the most beautiful memories I have. And we were dancing together and people just kind of brought food and just shared it. And it was really, really nice. So yeah, there's stuff that we don't necessarily celebrate. And then there's stuff that we do. So yeah, there's Ferragosto, a big time in August when, people go on vacation and they celebrate a special day. Are there other traditions or rituals that you have? And let me bring up our guests as we wait for you guys to share. So I'm going to bring up everybody and we are going to talk. Yeah, Easter pies, Christmas Eve fish dinner. Yes. These are beautiful things. Christmas Eve fish dinner. It's very common in Italy that you have fish on Christmas Eve. And we have a pasta gamulig, this special pasta where it's with breadcrumbs. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, there's the pasta. There's also the San Giuseppe pasta with breadcrumbs. So there's all these different things that we do. So here we are. Let's have a little chat. And later, dopo non vi scordate che facciamo un joke. Don't forget, later we're going to do a game. So let's start with Felicia.
Hey.
Felicia, tell us.
You want to know my traditions?
Yeah, tell us about your traditions.
Allora, the tradition which sticks out the most in my memory or whatnot is winemaking.
Mm-hmm.
We made wine. Yeah, that's what's, yeah.
So you guys make wine at home?
Pardon?
You make wine at home?
Yes, my father makes wine. Every year, every September, we make wine. That's our...
Nice.
Yeah, so, but we also make, well, here's the thing is I know Nick's going to talk about it after, but Nick, you guys are big on sauce, right?
Yeah.
We're not, we never.
Don't touch the sauce tradition. That one's mine.
So that's it. Nick's going to talk about it. You guys are really big on sauce. We're not, for whatever reason, but we make melanzane, olives, peppers, everything sautéed. My mom makes even betterave. To throw in a French word.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, we make wine. It's a lot of that. And but it evolved over the years.
Okay.
So my dad, he used to actually make the grapes. And I guess the older he got, now it's just hummus that he gets.
Now he gets only what, sorry?
Hummus.
Oh. Hummus.
You know what that means?
No.
She has no idea.
Nick, tell us.
You what?
It's the already meat one, the one that you have to just ferment, right?
Yeah. Pretty much it's just so fresh of the grapes.
Okay, yeah, no, I had
you
no
get
idea.
it you don't have to the
work.
Yeah, uturk that you're you don't have to do the work. You just get it You get the juice and then you ferment it in the. I think I gave you a picture, right?
Yeah, wait, I have this. I'm gonna
Yeah.
show you the pictures.
So
that
show
you
the blue
showed us.
bins and you'll see what I mean by the process. So that on the right, exactly. That would be, let's say, just the juice that's fermenting, right?
On the
So
right.
exactly. So yeah, on the right. And you see the little olives? There's a table. They were making olives as well, my parents.
Ah.
Yeah, see a little box of olives. So yeah, so this basically, I'm not sure if my father crushed these grapes himself, but I have a feeling he didn't. And it's just the juice. Kind of get the juice from the people, and you, yeah,
Wow, I love
ferment
it.
it and bottle it. That's the process.
Do you usually help in the process or no?
No,
She just drinks
Not
it.
yet.
I just drink it.
You just drink it.
I mean,
But I'm
That's
gonna be honest.
that's helping the process. You're drinking.
That's the funnest part. Yeah,
Exactly.
if you
I'm
wouldn't drink
helping-
it, you wouldn't do it again the year after.
Anthony? Yeah, I'm helping in the process. No, but to be honest, like I'm not a fan of red wine for whatever reason. It's just a personal, but and a lot of people don't like. I don't know, Nick, Anthony. You guys like homemade wine, or Tina?
Yeah, I like homemade wine, but I
You
mean,
like homemade wine? A lot of people don't like it.
It
A lot
depends.
of people
Sometimes
don't.
it's a little
Right.
stronger.
where it's coming from, because not everybody does it great.
Exactly. So a lot of people don't enjoy homemade wine, but
Yeah.
I just don't like red wine. But my dad's white wine is, in my opinion, it could win like awards. I find
Wow.
it's that great. Like it goes down smooth. It's like
Actually, I
fantastic.
tasted your dad's red wine.
Yeah, you have.
Yes.
I bring it everywhere. Like if I give you a bottle of my dad's red wine, it's because I really like you.
Yeah.
You don't give it away that easily.
Pardon?
You don't give it away that easily.
Yeah.
She's like,
Like this is precious. You're not getting it.
yeah. So Felicia fanno un vino rosso, fanno a casa. Normalmente lo fa o papà, ma l'anno prossimo fa pure Felicia insieme. Bella.
L'anno prossimo lo faccio.
You're taking over.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ma a Felicia gli piace veramente a ubiv. Quando si ubiv è contenta.
But you know what? Even there's a juice that comes out, like when they actually crush the grapes. Nick, help me or Anthony. Like when you actually crush the grapes, there's a juice that comes out that you can drink. That's a grape juice.
Yeah, the very
Ah,
beginning. From the
Yeah.
very beginning. Yeah, but that's like
From the very beginning, like just coming out of the spout, you can drink just grape juice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Felicia, I have this picture you gave me. Felicia mi ha mandato questa fotografia e mo ci spiego un po' che è. So what is this? I'm going to show you.
Oh, yeah. So what is that? That's pasta shoot. Pasta shoot, which would mean just like basic pasta, like coming out of the cauldron,
Yeah.
draining the water, and you can put a bit of, the water that, but then you put wine, homemade wine. So we call this uscaton.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's homemade wine with pasta, and it's as an entree.
Oh my God.
Never heard of that.
You
Yeah,
never
me
heard
too.
of
I
it?
never heard of that.
Never. This is the first time I ever hear about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's wine with pasta.
Allora, Felice si mangia a pasta con vino, a pasta asciutta con vino in gocco. E come si chiama sta pasta?
Uscaton.
Scattone.
And this is from my dad's region, Frozone.
Okay.
And I'm sure Nick knows, like, there's.
I've heard of it.
He
It's not in
he knows
our,
people from Frozone who eat this. And,
yeah, it's not in our traditions either.
No?
But yeah, I've heard, and there's but I've heard of it. Yeah, for sure.
Whoa. Does anybody else eat pasta with wine? Let us know if that is something you do. Mica sta gente che mangia a pasta con vino. Io è la prima volta che sento sta cosa. So maybe
I
it's
drink
really just your
wine.
tongue.
I drink wine with pasta, but not in my pasta.
Yeah, but in this case, it's like a 2-in-1. You don't need to alternate.
Okay.
You don't need to
You know
alternate.
what?
It's just
I was, what did
I pick 6 with the
Felicia
spoon.
Justice Juice, my mom, 2 cents. I was actually telling my parents the other day, I'm like, it would be cool if I would, example, you open up a restaurant and the only entree you serve, like, like some restaurants is like, you're getting the soup, right?
Yes.
I would serve, you're getting this pasta with the wine. And so it's like
love
very,
it.
It would be cool, right? A restaurant where like this is the menu, pasta with wine, and it's all just the
Exactly.
traditions of
Oh, because it's so particular. It would be really cool.
yeah, it would yeah, it's very niche, like no one knows it.
Yeah, Felicia ha detto che sarebbe una bella cosa da aprire un ristorante e come prima lei mette solamente a pasta con vino, nient'altro, così uno è obbligato a mangiare queste e poi capisce tutta la tradizione loro. So yeah, I think you should do it. I'm gonna come.
It'd be fun. We'll see if it works. I don't know. I think so. Alcohol and pasta. Who's gonna say no? No one.
Okay, cool. Does anybody have questions for Felicia and her wine making? Oh, look, somebody wants to see you in wine production.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. So, okay, so that's something you're gonna have to work on in the next few months, and then we're gonna bring you back and you're gonna tell us how it's going.
Like a wine production. Yeah. For
You
sure.
have 4 months. You have 4 months, Felicia.
4 months to do it. All right. It's a challenge. Challenge accepted.
Okay, very exciting. I'm happy.
Mezzanotte wines. Sounds good.
What?
Mezzanotte wines. It sounds good, right?
Oh, I love it. It does sound good.
Sounds good, right?
Yeah, Vino Mezzanotte. Go. Oh, I love it. Oh, and you can do wine and sausage. That could be your like secondo, you know?
But I think I gave you a picture of my dad making sausage, right?
Yes, but I don't have it in this thing.
It's okay. But yeah, my dad makes sausage too. So,
Ah, sorry.
so that would be, yeah. So then that's another dish I'm going to impose on you in my restaurant is sausage as well.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that'll be, I'll show you next time. I'm sorry.
Impose.
Okay,
It won't be
we're
that
going
much
to go
of
on
a
and we're
position.
going to talk to Anthony about his, sorry, Nick, did you want to say something? I'm cutting you
No,
off.
I was gonna say. She says I'm gonna impose it on you. Wine, sausage, pasta. You're
Yeah.
not imposing. You're not really.
I know
not
it's not
imposing.
much of an
No,
imposition.
You're not.
I mean,
Eat it.
no.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna talk to Anthony. Anthony has, I would say maybe a ritual. I don't even know what to call it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know himself.
I don't know what this is, but Anthony has something he's gonna share with us that he
Everybody
does.
here, whoever's watching live, might think I'm crazy after this. So here I'm trying to promote my curvy boys, and they're gonna be like, "Who's this crazy guy?"
Oh yeah.
So basically, my ritual. I don't know if it's an Italian thing or it's a Catholic.
I think it's
thing.
related to Catholic and Italian. Yeah.
So my grandmother, when I was growing up, told me that every time I have to pass a church, any church, you have to do the sign of the cross, but not once, twice. Why twice? Well, the first time you're pretty much opening up the conversation with God, and then you have to do the second time to close it, because if you do not close it, then whatever you're saying afterwards, you're still talking to God. So if you're sinning or swearing or talking to someone else, God's hearing it all. So if you don't close it, well, yeah, exactly. So that started my obsession, my craziness, because I think my grandma put fear in me. If I don't do this, something bad's gonna happen. So every church, sign of the cross. Now, I used to go to my grandparents' house every single day. They live in Saint Michel, and I lived in Saint Leonard. The drive to my grandmother's house, there was 4 or 5 churches. I did it 4 times too. Like the whole car ride, I'm just doing the sign of the cross double each time. It was crazy. But not only that, she told me that I have to, every time I see a picture of a saint, San Antonio or San Giuseppe or Mother Mary or anybody, you got to kiss it or do the sign of the cross, whatever you want. That's another obsession, because my grandmother had 3 floors and every floor had 1,000 pictures. So my ritual every time I used to go to her house was go on every single floor, find a picture, kiss it, put it back, kiss it. If it was too high, I would kiss it. And no joke, it became a crazy obsession. And to a point where my parents had to talk to my grandmother to explain to me, like, okay, like, calm down, because it was driving me crazy. Like every time I used to go to my grandmother's house, it was 3 floors, the drive there 10 times, on the way back 10 times. And then I have a cross over here, right? And I wear it and never take it out. And every 2 seconds I'm kissing it whenever I have a bad thought. Now, I calmed down with that craziness. But a new thing came along. So I have a rosary in the car. And every time a bad thought comes in my head, I go touch it. And every time exactly that picture there, that's exactly what I do every single day when I'm driving, which it got my wife doing that. So imagine we're driving, and we went to Florida in December. We drove 24 hours. Imagine driving 24 hours, and every 2 seconds, if I touch it, she touches it. If I touch it, she touches it. To the point where my son in the back's like, "What are you guys doing?" We don't want to tell him because we want to get him go crazy. But every time I drive, if a bad thought comes in my head, I touch the cross. Exactly like that. So imagine if you ever drive with me, that's all you're going to see me do is touch that cross at least 10, 15 times. The obsession came to having a tattoo cross on my arm. So at least I know it's always with me. So that's my ritual. So either it's a ritual or tradition or just me being crazy. You guys tell me what it is, but yeah.
Oh my God. I'm just going to translate real quick. Allora, Anthony è affissato con la nonna. Le nonne l'hanno imparato che ogni volta che vede una croce, ogni volta che va a casa, che vede a chiesa, si deve fare croce. 2 volte. Perché la prima volta è per aprire, per dire ciao a Gesù, e la seconda è per chiudere la discussione. Allora lui diceva quando andava da una posta fino a nonna, certe volte faceva la croce 6 volte perché vedeva altre chiese, e dopo quando iva cada nonna doveva dire ciao a tutti i santi, e a nonna teneva 3 piani pieni di santi. Lui diceva ciao a tutti quanti, e dopo gli dice ciao a tutti i santi, 3 piani. E mo è un po' meglio, ha detto che era proprio affissata, un po' esagerata, ma mo va un po' meglio. Però quando va dentro la macchina, se ha come un pensiero malamente, lui tocca un rosario così, e dopo lascia. Allora ha detto che aiuta a Florida dentro la macchina, e ogni volta stava toccando un rosario, e lui toccava un rosario e poi la moglie toccava un rosario. Allora questo è il rituale. Anthony, yeah, what would you guys call it? Would you guys call it a ritual, a tradition? What would you call it?
Me? I don't know. I just call it crazy.
Ritual.
Crazy?
Crazy ritual.
A crazy ritual.
A crazy ritual. Okay. How about you, Felicia?
OCD.
I was trying to
I'm sorry, Anthony. I love you. Touch it 3 times.
I love it. Okay, OCD. We're gonna do it. No, we're gonna
but I have the same thing. When I see a church, I'm like, I start having an epileptic attack. Yeah, I get it. See, it's called a ritual. Here you go.
A ritual.
Called a ritual.
It's a ritual because it still comes from like things you were taught and like passed down, you know.
Yeah, it's a ritual. It's not tradition. I wouldn't say it's tradition.
No, I wouldn't say tradition either.
But it is a ritual. It's what we do.
Yeah. And I would add crazy in front of it, maybe not.
I think you should. I mean, how I did it, we call it crazy. Maybe if you calm it a bit, it's not as crazy. But the way I did it was over the top. Now I balance it out, right?
I love it. Oh my god. Yeah. So, well, I love that. Do you guys do that, Felicia? And you cross yourself, Felicia?
My wife started. She attempted to instill or to like pass on that sort of ritual, I guess, if you want to call it, to my kids, like when they were old enough to start, and I would pass by the church to go to my house or whatever. But yeah, I was like, Kat, we should just maybe just keep it like a little bit, like just maybe no.
Low key, we don't talk about the church.
Yeah.
Once a week, you cross yourself.
My thing is the plane.
The plane?
Yeah. If I get on a plane, I'm like all about Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We just
The second I get on a plane,
we're doing every time I get when we get on a plane, we kiss the plane.
Oh, I'm touching the door. I'm doing all of this stuff.
So whoever's behind us, looking at that.
Oh yeah, they must look. I'm the person who claps when we land.
I'm
No, come
Hey,
on.
I'm
Ah,
we're already in the air. I'm just so glad I touched the floor again. Yeah, there's sign of the cross. Yes.
Kathy, my wife has her, she has her flying jewelry. It's the jewelry that comes out of the jewelry box only for when we're taking a plane. So it's like I think it's 3 chains
Wow.
with a Madonna medallion, another medallion with a cross. What did she say? Yeah, sign of the cross on takeoff. Yeah, she does. She does.
Yeah, me too.
Me too on
secret,
takeoff.
in secret, because I'll give her like a dirty look. I'll be like,
Yeah.
so in secret, she's doing her,
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm
Sign
touching
the cross.
everything. And I had a friend really look at me and was like, "The fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "Nothing."
Yeah. So she's secretly trying to make the kids do it too. Like you're taking off. You're like ready to take off. And and in the front of all of our 4 luggages, in the front of the luggages, from our honeymoon, so from 10 years ago, there's all the saints, the cards of the saints, and the gold cross thing there, all in the now they're all faded and like crumpled and whatever. But I just saw them there when we got back from spring break. They're all in the front.
Oh my God.
Luggage. Yeah, in the 4 luggages. So her jewelry, her travel jewelry, the saints for the luggage. Yeah.
Wow. I love it. But look, a lot of people cross themselves. Like, look, a lot of people are showing you praying, they're crossing
Yeah,
themselves.
everyone's saying that they.
Yeah. Some of the crazies there. Look, like Isa says the whole Our Father. Like that's like that's like, that makes Anthony look not OCD.
Better.
Yeah. There's support for Anthony. Amazing. Okay, cool. We're gonna move along because time is flying by. It's crazy. So let's go to Nick and talk about Nick's tradition. So Nick, actually, hold on. I have a video for you. Okay. So we're gonna show Nick's video of all his traditions. So everybody's invited to watch. And if you have questions that you want to ask Nick about, you can. Allora per Nick, facciamo vedere tradizione di Nick e mettiamo no video. Se avete questioni, mettetele. Okay? All right. Here is Nick's video.
Nick,
Okay, so that seems like more of a company you guys are starting than anything else.
Nick, what's your address? Because I need to write it down.
Yeah, I think you're gonna get orders by after this.
Leader. Half of those, in the defense of my in-laws of the Rossi family, the Soprasad and the Capricolas that were hanging are my in-laws. That's the Rossi family.
Okay.
My mother-in-law's Calabrese traditions and background. Yeah.
Nice. Everything looks so good, and the kids are so cute. Everybody's commenting on how cute the kids are.
Yeah, it's a family affair. As you can see, it's a family affair. It doesn't. my in-laws soprasad and sausages and kabigals are hanging downstairs in my cantina. For anyone who follows me and who knows, they see that on my Instagram, my Facebook. But the tomato sauce, the tomato sauce, the sausages, and what else was there? Sausages, tomato sauce. That all happens in my parents' garage.
And pasta.
That's an RDP. Yeah. That's all. That exactly, the pasta.
Wait, you have a question? There's a question for you regarding sausage. Did you see it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, here it is from Gina.
Do you prick the sausage with a pin? My in-laws do it. We prick for the soprasads, but the sausages are not pricked. No, they're passed into the budella. They're passed into the budella really, really slowly. It's not like done high speed. And my dad is the controller at the front, so there's no or very little air that gets into those budels. So it's the perfection.
Yeah, it looked really hardcore. Everything looks like amazing and professional.
My dad's a perfectionist, so none of that. I mean, sometimes I'm not going to say never. Obviously, air gets in when it's obvious enough to see, or he'll like sort of scan them. Yeah, he'll go and with a pin, but not that it's pricked like with a fork. Let's say the way you would do to a soprasad and all.
Okay. So, Nick, tell us about your tomato making. Like, what's the process for you guys?
So again, it's a family affair. Not that I want to make myself look. I don't know if my brother's watching or my parents are watching. They're probably already getting like all like excited. So it's definitely a family affair. So it's from start to end. My parents, my dad doesn't buy the bushels at the corner in Saint Leonard or an RDP. It's at the farm. It's all hand picked at the farm.
Wow.
So they go with the biggest car that they have. The car is emptied out. Seats are put down. And my father has makeshift bushels that are not your regular bushels. They're like the, double the size bushels, because, you have to be ready for the apocalypse every August, September. And so it's picked. They go to the farm. I don't, picking the tomatoes is not my, I guess not my favorite thing, or my, not my sort of job or my part. But my brother, my dad, or most of the time my mom and my dad will go do the picking.
Wow.
They'll go end of August at 9 a.m. in the morning. And 8, not even 9, sorry, but like let's say 7 or 8 a.m. they'll pick, and they fill the car to the rim.
Wow.
In the triple size bushels. And then they're brought home along with everything else that they sort of hide under the seats, eggplants, peppers. You open the spare in the trunk. There's like the extra garlic and onions, like literally stored, like literally stuff from A to Z. So the tomatoes are brought home. The garage is sort of like cleared, and they're put in the garage for, I want to say, maybe a week, 10 days to matura. Right? So you got to really find that perfect time for them to be perfect. And then my dad starts on Wednesday, Thursday, like calling and like stressing us, me and my brother. Guys, this weekend, I'm washing tomatoes on Friday. Venerdì si lavano, il regalo si lavano, e sabato mattina we gotta start, and don't come here at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock with your Tim Hortons and breakfast and this and that. It's 7 o'clock, be at the house, and then we start. And that's it. And it's a one whole day thing. From 7 a.m. maybe. My brother gets there at 7, I'll get there at 8 with the Tim Hortons. And we start. So my dad has them prepared from the day before, washed, cut, and done. And we start by cooking them. So we put them on the, we have 3 huge stainless steel cauldrons that we put them in. And by 11 a.m., we're passing them. And they're put back into the cauldrons as they empty. The passed sauce is put back into the cauldrons to boil, and they boil for 60 to 80 minutes.
Wow.
It takes 2 hours, but like as of when it starts boiling until for an hour, and then we start potting them, and we make 3 families. So my parents, us, and my brother. So there's I want to say 250 liters probably of tomato sauce that's made
Wow,
every end of August, beginning of September.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Allora Nick fanno i pomodori a salsa di pomodoro tutto l'anno.
A conserva.
Come?
A conserva.
A conserva,
A conserva.
Usuc.
Ma a conserva. Yeah.
a conserva di succo.
Yeah.
Yeah, i fanno tutto l'anno. Yeah, it's really a beautiful tradition you share. Gina's right. It's really, really nice. E spiegaci un po' il processo, pure se non deve dire completamente 3-4 cose, così se c'è qualcuno che parla il dialetto italiano può capire.
Allora andiamo alla farm, dai alla farm per cogliere i pomodori se ne coglie, right? Allora il primo giorno, la prima cosa è che se dai pigliare ma i pomodori, quando ci ama? Quando ci ama? Ma ok, giovedì mattina fa bello, fa sole, let's go. So, si cogliono i pomodori, dopo se ne stendono, se ne mette tutto per terra che così si fanno. Se ne fa fino a quando che sono perfette, però non si possono guastare, non si possono, perché dopo quando cominci a vedere i muschili e cose, dopo, it's time, E quando è tempo che sono fatto, che sono maturiti, che sono maturi, i recapiamo e si comincia a fare la conserva. Allora si mette una bolla. Noi non facciamo bain marie, non ci stanno bain marie, niente di questo. Allora si mette una bolla e dopo i passiamo pure delle volte 2 volte si passano. Allora li passiamo 2 volte e dopo si rimette a bolla. Dopo che si mette a bolla per un'ora, forse un'ora e mezza, dopo si comincia a mettere i boccacci. E dopo facciamo i boccacci e facciamo 250 litri all'anno per 3 famiglie. I miei
3 famiglie.
genitori, mio fratello, la famiglia di mio fratello e noi.
Wow. My God. Allora, dopo questo, potete fare comanda, o mandate a Nick, lui ti prepara una bella...
But hold on a minute. The tomato sauce, as much as there is in my parents' canteen, it's very, it's under lock and key, right? Like even for me and my brother, like if I have to go, like it's like Ma, I need sauce. Okay, come and get it. Okay, but how many do you need? I don't know, Ma. Give me a box, and I'm gonna bring, I don't know, 6 or 7 or 8 pots home, And my dad's there. Yeah, my dad's doing the inventories in the back,
Okay.
checking. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Allora, pure se fanno assai, se Nick va a pigliare un po' di salsa, di conserva di salsa, domandano quando prende e ci scrivono pure.
Un giorno, quanta boccaccia che abbiamo preso. Yeah.
Wow.
I even get the comments, but again, you need more sauce. I don't know. Like during COVID, no one did anything. So it was like a pot of sauce. Like it was almost religious, Like now every Sunday you go to your parents. So you don't have to necessarily use sauce.
Yeah,
but during COVID, during all of 2020 and 21, it was a pot, sometimes even 2 pots of sauce a week, a Sunday. So like we were going, like my dad was seeing like the shelves emptying out in the canteen,
Oh my God, I love it.
By the next September, do you still have leftover or?
Always. If there's, that's the reason why there's so many leaves. That's why my dad prepares for an apocalypse. If there's not leftover from like the year before, then he gets stressed. The next year we have to make more.
Oh, so you like up it after?
Yeah. There's always one like sort of row left from like now is like now 2021. There'll probably be enough for next year as well. But in August we have to make more.
Oh my God!
And then by mid 23, 21 finishes, and you start 22, and it's all organized with he has little post-its and.
Wow, that's great. You guys are good, man. You guys are good. Do we have any other questions for Anthony, for Nick and his family adventures with either on the pasta? You guys make pasta as well to enjoy with your
family? So that goes with the amount of it would be silly for us to not love obviously with the amount of sauce we make, we love pasta. And homemade pasta is a big thing as well, especially cavatelli is like really the nothing fancy. We have the machines that make the rigatoni, penne, but
wow,
the cavatelli is what's quick, it's what's easy, and it's something we make often.
And it's good.
Exactly.
So Nick fanno pure pasta, così fanno pasta fresca e pure a salsa fresca. Beata voi.
Yes.
Yeah, for real.
We're blessed.
I'm gonna be hungry for pasta now, so
tomorrow's Sunday.
We're coming over.
Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm actually going to my brother's. I think I'm going to my brother's tomorrow, actually.
Tell them we'll all be there.
So we'll see. Yeah. Okay, no problem.
I love it. Cool. Does anybody who's out there watching, anybody have questions for Nick or comments before we continue to our game? Anybody? So good. Oh my God, I just got hungry right now, actually. Right now.
Carving.
Oh my God.
Left, but...
Mo tengo una fame. Grazie a Nick e tutte cose che fanno, tengo una fame. Brava Nick. All right, cool. So before we go to the game, I'm just going to call Maria Giannina. Prima che andiamo al gioco, mo io chiamo Maria Giannina e vedo che sono le tradizioni sue e basta, dopo giochiamo il gioco. So I'm just going to call her.
Pronto? Allo?
Mi sente? Stai lì?
Sì, stengo qua, sempre un coppo sta sedia.
Mica puoi spiegare un po' di tradizione?
In traduzione? No, io non faccio traduzione.
No, mica hai tradizione.
Come?
Tradizione.
In tradizione. Sì, ne tengo parecchie tradizioni. Al mattino io mi piglio un caffè, poi mi lavo la tazza, poi dopo pranzo mi piglio un caffè, mi lavo la tazza, mi lavo i mutande e poi a sera mi piglio la camomilla, mi lavo la tazza e mi vado a quello che è. Poi un sabato mi alzo bella alle 7:30 io vado a cantare tutta roba per mangiare i rapini, pomodoro, patata,
no, quella come di tradizione, i cose che fanno tutti italiani, come i feste, cose, celebrazioni.
A me mi piace a domenica quando mangiamo insieme con tutta la famiglia.
Pure a me mi piace assai a domenica.
Veramente? Pure a te ti piace? Ma per piacere, voi giovani venite sempre con quello telefono e lo mettete in coppa a tavola e non guardate nessuno in faccia. Per piacere, io mi piaceva più prima, quando non gestivano questi telefoni e uno mangiava e parlava.
Sì, è vero, hai ragione. Mica stanno altre cose che ti piace?
Sì. A me mi piace. I domestici, prima gente, chiamavano, festeggiavano, usando Stefano, San Genere, tutto. Ma mo qua, ma venga sta cosa. Senti, tu sai che giorno è San Giuseppe, lo sapevi?
Usaccio.
Bravo, lo sapevi. E ha chiamato tutti i Giuseppe che conosce.
No, ma mi sono mangiati zeppole.
Sì, ma per piacere, che ti sei ricordata? Ma chiama tutti San Giuseppe, ti sei scordata. Ma che scostumetta.
Sì, è vero, hai ragione.
Ma per piacere, i giovani d'oggi.
Sì, scusa. Ma mica sta un'altra tradizione che non facevo più, che ti piaceva assai?
Sì. Oh, mi piaceva assai quando ballavamo dentro il paese e a chiesa, tutti insieme, tutto quanto, facevamo conoscenza, pure la gente si sposavano. Tu sapa, film, ha conosciuto marito così. Oh, come era bella! E ma per piacere mo, tutti sti giovani vanno in coppo computer, in coppo libri di fesse, un tic-tac, si mettono a ballare con culo da fuori e pensano così si trova marito. Oddio, aiutami tu.
No, è vero, assai cosa hanno cambiato, assai. Mica stanno altre cose che vuoi spiegare di tradizione?
No. Nient'altro, per piacere, lasciamolo un poco. Ma mi sono stancata. Oddio, mi sono stancata.
Va buona, te lascio, vattene a
Va
riposare.
buona. Ciao.
So, I forgot to say Happy San Giuseppe before. I know some other people said it. So, Happy San Giuseppe. Thank you, Maria Giannina. I completely forgot. So, Happy San Giuseppe to everybody out there. And I know some of you guys, I ate my zeppole before. You guys have zeppoles, right? Nick has a zeppole. Anthony has a zeppole. Felicia, you ate yours before, right?
Yeah.
And
then zeppole it out. We've been just eating that all week.
Oh my God. So that was Maria Giannina. And yeah, she's right. There's like a lot of things that change, with time. And it's important to keep traditions, but they kind of do change along the way, yeah. Do you guys have anything to say about that, or I don't know?
Don't bring your phone to next Sunday lunch with Maria Giannini, because she doesn't seem too fond about that.
No. She was really pissed. So yeah, don't bring your phones. Maybe it should be a rule, Sunday lunch, we keep our phones like at the entrance or something, just so.
But no one should bring their phone to dinner, right?
I agree. But yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's play a fast game of guess that tradition or ritual. So people out there, you're gonna have 15 seconds to guess. Okay, 15 seconds. You're gonna hear this timer that looks like this. It's gonna be 15 seconds long. You have to write down what you think is the answer. Okay, so we're gonna do this nice and quick. Felicia, take it away.
All right, so question number 1. It takes place in January as an old lady brings sweets to good kids and coal to bad kids. What is the tradition?
Allora, questo ha luogo nel mese di gennaio. C'è sta una vecchia femmina che porta che cosa? Ai bambini che sono bravi portano che cosa? E se no portano altra cosa i bambini che non sono troppo bravi. So wait, you already have one?
I do.
Okay. So we don't need a timer. We have our first person, Gina. All right, Gina, good job.
Everyone's responding.
Okay, number 2. So Felicia's going to try to find the first person. Okay, Felicia, prova a trovare la prima persona che risponde. The person who wins this at the end, who has the most answers right, will win our curfew boys cup. There it is. All right. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Okay, la persona che vince a tazza the curfew boys. Number 2. Anthony, take it away.
I'll say it in Italian. Let's see if I still have it. Nel passato la gente usava i piedi per prepararlo. Ha un buon sapore e si gusta sempre con un buon pasto italiano. Che cos'è?
All right. Do you want to repeat it in English?
Yeah. In the past, people used their feet to make this. It tastes good and is always enjoyed with a good Italian meal. What is it?
What is it? I'll put the countdown. Okay, we can stop the countdown because you have the first person. Gina, is that 2 for Gina?
Yeah, 2 for 2.
2 for 2. All right. Nick, take it away.
Yes, famoso per i loro mascheri splendici. L'ultimo giorno è martedì grasso e il giorno dopo inizia a Quaresima. Cos'è?
So it's famous for its stunning masks. When does it end?
Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday.
Yeah, it ends on Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday, the day before Ash Wednesday.
Oh my God.
Go. Okay, stop.
No? Is this right?
Carnival is right. Yeah. Good. Number 4, Felicia, take it away.
So it's public holidays celebrated on August 15th all across Italy. Italians usually go to the beach and relax. What is it?
Allora, normalmente è celebrato il 15 agosto e gli italiani vanno a spiaggia e prendono le vacanze. Che? Yeah,
I think that's kind of a good answer.
It's I think because I don't know. She probably doesn't know how to write it, but it is.
I think it was autocorrect, but
Autocorrect.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. It's probably autocorrect, exactly. So, but it is Ferragosto. Good job. All right, let's see if anybody's gonna challenge Gina or get to it before. Gina is definitely winning this so far. Anthony, take it away.
È il giorno dopo Natale. In Italia tutto è chiuso. Che giorno è?
So it's the day after Christmas. In Italy, everything is closed. What day is it? Santo Stefano. Cool. Okay. Nick, number 6, take it away.
So, number 6. Non è mai festeggiato la fine di settimana. È sempre festeggiato dopo la festa più religiosa della religione cattolica. È celebrato in Italia, mostly. E si festeggia sempre con amici mangiando i rimanenze.
So it never takes place on the weekend. It's usually celebrated the day after one of the most important Catholic holidays. It's celebrated in Italy. You usually meet friends and have a feast, enjoying leftovers. Go. What is it? Yeah! Good job, Gina Pasquetta. Cool. All right. Number 7, Felicia, take it away.
Number 7. So on December 8th, Italians celebrate this special woman who gave birth to a special boy. This day was declared a holy day by the Vatican in 1854. What is it?
L'8 dicembre, italiano, fa una celebrazione per questa donna speciale che ha avuto un figlio speciale. E nell'anno 1854 il Vaticano ha detto che questa era una giornata santa. Che è?
E che è?
Che è? Yeah, there it is. The Immaculate Conception. Good. All right. Number 8.
In the past,
Anthony, take it away.
In the past, you would dance there and possibly meet your future wife or husband. It was a way to bring the community back together. What is it?
Nel passato, la gente andavano là e erano tutti insieme, come la comunità veniva insieme. e c'era la possibilità che potevo incontrare un marito o una femmina che
I'm sorry, I'm lost. Did I pull up a good answer at some point?
they're all good.
They are all good, right? Okay, cool.
They're all good, but the one we were looking for, so see if you found it, okay? The one we're looking for is either church or village parties. So church. So church. Gina. Perfect. Yeah. So the church, it's like usually church parties or whatever.
But it could be a piazza also, right?
It could have been a piazza, but did we say they danced there?
Yeah.
Or maybe they danced there. I don't even know. But
a piazza.
Yeah, piazza.
But I think dance, yeah. I don't know about dancing at church.
Yeah.
Giannina would not be happy with people dancing at church. Unless if it's in the basement.
Yeah, it's usually in the basement, like the church.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay then. Okay.
Yeah, like church parties or village parties, you know? Like the ones that Maria Giannina was speaking about before. You know, like people would meet in these church halls and all that. Okay, so who's our winner for this one, Felicia?
Gina Rossi.
All right. So so we have one more. Actually, we just have one more, and then we will see our winner. So Nick, take it away.
So in Italia questo giorno è anche la festa dei papà. Si chiamano tutti gli uomini e donne anche che hanno questo nome. E si mangia zeppoli. Tutta giornata si mangiano i zeppoli.
So in Italy it's also Father's Day. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes. Cos'è? Quale giorno è?
Yeah, so in Italy it's also Father's Day. You call men and women who have this name and you congratulate them. I just wanted to say
that was quick, but we got the answer.
Yeah, so Carmi has San Giuseppe. Okay, good. Amazing, everybody. So Felicia, who is the winner?
I believe the winner is Gina Di Michele.
Gina Di Michele is the winner.
Everybody, like 5 out of 8, I believe.
Gina Di Michele and everybody that participated. Okay, amazing job, everybody. Really, really good. So, so cool. I think we are about to say good night or good evening, whatever. Allora, grazie a tutti quanti. Everybody was amazing. Thank you, everybody, for coming out here. Thank you for all your participation. Grazie a tutti quanti che siete con noi, che vi siete divertiti. Noi ci siamo divertiti con voi. So, thank you. Thank you to our guests, Nick Matteo, Anthony Gervasi, Felicia Mezzanotte, grazie assai, che sono state bellissime, bravissime e siamo proprio contenti che siete con noi and that everybody is with us. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and TikTok and
follow
Instagram
us. We'll
and
give you
Facebook.
more content.
And what?
I said follow us. We'll give you more content. Follow us.
Yeah, exactly. Follow us. Follow us at Aqua Parl Dialett. And thank you for all the comments. Do you guys want to say anything to the people before we say goodbye?
No, thanks everybody for coming. Yeah. Don't forget to pick up your zeppoles for Sunday lunch tomorrow. They're coming out fresh at every bakery across Montreal.
Thank you, everybody, for joining. This was a fun live. Nick, just give us your address, please, so we can pick up some sauce.
Yeah.
And Felicia, your father's wine. So
yeah, and we're gonna have a nice meal.
Anytime, Anthony, I'm gonna get you some. Don't worry.
Wine, sauce, we have it all covered.
Got you.
We have it all covered.
And then before, we'll pray, and after, of course.
And we have to pray before and after, too.
Yeah.
For sure, of course.
We have it all covered. The food, the wine.
Perfect.
And the prayers.
I wonder how many people tomorrow after this live they're gonna start kissing every saint and starting
Yeah, everybody's gonna
or touching the rosary while driving. For sure, someone tomorrow is gonna be driving home.
Thinking about you and
They're going to be driving, just touching the cross, and wondering, why am I doing this? Yeah.
Amazing. Felicia, anything you'd like to tell the people?
Thank you so much for supporting us, coming every week when we do this. Keep following us. We hope to bring you better content. And if there's any ideas you have that you would like us to bring to you, let us know and we could make them possible.
Yeah, great idea. Thank you. Nick, I'm just going to pin you so you can say goodbye again.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much. Don't forget to make your Sunday sauce tomorrow morning. You can use regular de cecco or di vella pasta. You don't have to be making homemade. But at least the Sunday sauce. You wake up to a deliciously smelling house.
Nice. Well, thank you. Grazie a tutti quanti. E ci vediamo tra un poco. Buona San Giuseppe, buona tutto cose.
Ciao. Auguri a Giuseppe e Giuseppina.
Bye.
Ciao.
Pronto? Allora?
Allora, ti volevo dire solo che il show è finito.
Allora, lasciamo stare!